Welcome back, guys. It's Daniel, and if you guys haven't already seen part 1 of this video, go ahead and check it out. Today we are going to be working on cutting out the transom. It has been about a week and a half. It's been non-stop raining. First video we removed the whole deck, whole console, and whole back cap area, and obviously we have a little bit of rot right here. So first thing gonna be marking. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come in from each side, and we're going to be marking about 3 inches border all the way around here. All right, we're about 5 minutes in. As you guys can see, we have a nice border following the shape of the hole all the way around. All right, guys, went to Harbor Freight, got our old trusty tool, and more importantly, we brought in the expert here. Matt, what are you gonna do right here?
Making this not so deep.
All right, so our plan is go ahead, cut along the lines we've just marked out. We're just gonna cut through this first piece of glass, and then we can peel off all this rotted wood, as you guys can see here. All right, guys, moment of truth.
Did we go far enough?
It looks like we did. I'm glad it's already delaminating. It honestly makes our job a little bit easier. Well, transom's coming off, guys. Pretty exciting after, what, a week and a half of work? Well, a week and a half of waiting for the rain to stop, really. So some of the wood is good, and that's kind of the issue. Where some of it's kind of stuck, the good stuff, and then the rotted stuff is peeling right off, as we can see here. So continue to chip at it, and it'll be off in a second. All right, guys, and we did such good cuts that we didn't have to pry at all, and it'll just, the whole transom will just come right on off. Perfect. Okay, and if you guys are just replacing your transom at home, you can go ahead and save this piece, and you're going to use it as a template. For us, we're still going to use it as a template, but this void right here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make the template go all the way up to the top, since we're enclosing this transom. Next step is I got to get all this rotted wood pried out of here, which I don't think it's going to take that long given its condition. It is now day 2. We have the transom cut out. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be chipping away this wood and getting down and leaving this last layer of fiberglass intact. We're about 25-30 minutes in. So far, here's where we're at. We're almost down to glass on this layer. Gotta rip out this center section still. Gotta work on this side. And then once that's done, we have to clean out this whole edge. So this 3-inch gap that we left on part 1, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to have to clean it down. That way when we get our new sheets in, they'll sit inside of this. We are about 1 hour in, and here's a little update. Got just about all of it to the glass. You can kind of start seeing it come through. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get all these edges cleared out all the way down. We gotta get all these edges cleared out. Look who came to say hi to us. Hi, Riley. You can work on the boat? Riley, you gonna work on the boat? Here. Thank you. Drop down the trash. All right, we're about 2 hours in starting this. We've got this edge fully cleaned out. Some of this, most of the center. We're kind of working on this edge, and then we got about half of this edge right here done. Once that's done, we're gonna have to get the sander out or the disc grinder, and we're gonna get all this down to glass. This part of the process is super slow. I've done about an hour since the last clip, and we're not seeing too much different. So just gotta keep chipping away. If you guys have any ideas for future builds, go ahead and drop in the comments on a better way to get all this stuff out. It has been a full day here, and we got all the wood out of the grooves. It's just the scraps there. Next step is going to be take our sander, sand all this down to glass and inside the grooves. And from that point, the transom will be prepped and ready to start working on the new transom. It is a new day. We are going to finish off sanding this down to glass, getting it mostly prepped for a rebuild. And first things first, we have some inclement weather rolling in. We're going to go ahead and get the boat covered up. Now that we have it mostly covered up, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start sanding down this transom area, trying to get it to glass. So go ahead and put on our glasses respirator and get fired up. Alright guys, well, other than all the edges that wouldn't be reached by the angle grinder, we got just about everything on the transom sanded down. We definitely have some touch-ups to do once this is all cleaned. Definitely have to get inside this groove, as well as we're going to have to get on the back side a little bit for wrapping around the glass. But that is all for this video. If you guys enjoy this kind of video, go ahead and drop a comment below, and we will see you on the very next video.